He called up the second Pandava brother. Can you see the tree? I can't see the tree. What can you see? I can see the branch of the bird. And then Dronacharya said, stop. You're not qualified to shoot. He brought the next one up. What can you see? I can see the bird. Stop. You're not qualified to shoot. On and on. Four of the five Pandava brothers. When they came up, Dronacharya would ask them, what can you see? They would describe something. He would say, you're not qualified to shoot. Last one was Arjuna. Arjuna came up to shoot. Dronacharya said to Arjuna, he said, can you see the tree? He said, no. Dronacharya paused. He said, oh, okay. Can you see the branch on which the bird is sitting? He said, I can't see the branch. He said, can you see the body of the bird? He said, I can't see the body of the bird. Dronacharya said to him, what is it that you can see? He said that all I can see is the eye of the bird. Nothing else. This answer impressed Dronacharya. This ability to the point that was made to have a single-minded focus on the goal. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna alludes to this. He says, Vyavyasa Kmabudir Ekeha Kuru Nandana. He said, those who are resolute, who are really spiritually minded, they're single-minded and their aim, he says, is one. So when we have the clarity on our goal, and when we have the ability to tune into that particular goal, we are setting ourselves up for great success. So the first takeaway in life is the ability to focus on that which is meaningful. That's the first thing. The second lesson comes from the interaction between Krishna and Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. In the Bhagavad Gita, we have what we call the hero's journey. We have the warrior's dilemma. In the Bhagavad Gita, it begins with Arjuna in a situation where he has been put through no fault of his own into a conflict. On the opposite side are his worshipful elders, including Bhishma Dev, including his teacher Dronacharya, etc. And Arjuna actually comes to the conclusion, I don't want to fight. Even though I'm a warrior, even though I am a Kshatriya, Shat means to hurt. Triya means to protect others. A Kshatriya is one who is meant to protect others from being hurt. But Arjuna sees on the opposite side, he sees the opposition and he decides, I don't want to fight. Why can't I just be peaceful? I can go to the forest, I can avoid this. So this second lesson in terms of discovering our purpose is coming from the dialogue that Krishna gave to Arjuna. He explained to Arjuna, not just once, he explains to Arjuna twice. He says it's better to do your own duty or your own service than to follow someone else's path or purpose. He'll go on to explain to him that to follow another's path or purpose is actually dangerous. Take a moment to think about that. We said the first lesson is about focusing on the meaningful. The second lesson when it comes to discovering our purpose is to also focus on your purpose based upon your personality. Why was it that Krishna was telling Arjuna, you need to fight? He explained this to him because he said, Arjuna, you're a warrior. Right? You have this nature, you have this character, you have a tendency which is designed in such a way that it's meant for a certain kind of activity. In my day-to-day job, when we train leaders, one of the things that we do is we'll get the leaders to do personality assessments. Has anyone ever done a personality assessment here? Raise your hand if you've done some kind of personality assessment. Okay, quite a few of you. The whole idea of a personality assessment, or they call it sometimes psychometric, is to give you some understanding about the kind of person that you are. And then, once I understand what kind of person that I am, it can then help me to see how can I approach things. I was in London many years ago, and I went to a free seminar. And this was in central London, near my old university. And the person who was speaking, the seminar was packed. They had about maybe 300 people in the seminar room in London. And the speaker was talking about purpose. And he said something very interesting. He was saying that if you look, you have so many celebrities in the world. He said that what you'll notice is those celebrities who were able to do amazing things were celebrities who had found their niche, who had found a way of life and an occupation that was compatible with their interests and their talents. Isn't that interesting? They had found an occupation or way of life that was aligned with both their interests and also their talents. Now, when he was giving this presentation in central London, he gave the example of Oprah Winfrey. He said, do you think Oprah Winfrey would have been successful if she was a racing car driver, rather than a media personality? And it's a very interesting question.